Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the F1 crew. We are going to Slain today, and we have a nice little assortment of interesting things, and, most importantly, one of the dumbest strategies I think that I've ever come up with, but I think it's going to be essential on this mission. So, we're going to give it a go. Okay, so, first things first, on this mission, you have to promise to not judge me, okay? It's a dumb strategy for a dumb person, but sometimes, what is the word? I'm looking, I guess we're going to clear the expansion. Sometimes ingenuity is what we need. And, our early game defenses are not going to be that good, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's not a problem because we have multiple Nexuses. If we're forced to attack move by the game. Hey, it's keeping the Void Rays alive. They're coming back home. Yeah, we're on defend mode. So what we kind of learned from defend mode in the... What we kind of learned is that, defend mode just, goes towards the most important target. And then you get a little bit of control. But not a lot. Yeah, it is a Colossus, you're right. Good job, Artanis. I don't know why I'm treating him like it's a child's thing. It's like, the cow goes moo. The Colossus goes and kills your worker line. Good job on identifying that, though, Artanis. You did great. We do need to make sure that we can move our troops between. However, this is my strategy. And I think it's kinda good. With an emphasis on the kinda. and no emphasis on the good. Which really just comes down to, this is my strategy. I think it's kinda... but we don't need to build pylons. Right? And as delicious as pie is, we don't need it now. So I was thinking, and as a result, grabbing a couple various units I think are interesting. Dark Archons are going to be really bad in this mod because we can't bank up a super death army. So I think it's actually going to be about confusion a lot of the time and a couple mind controls, which is interesting, right? I actually think this mod has taken the stock Dark Archon, not changed anything, and made it a unit that is something I could actually play with, because a lot of the times in this game, I cannot play with Dark Archons for a run because it would just ruin the mod, whatever I was playing. It's like people put hundreds of hours into building their super mod, and then it's like, well, the Dark Archon exists, sorry bud. You don't get to showcase anything. We must establish our defenses. I mean, do you think these are not established defenses, good sir? I ask you, with the utmost integrity and earnesty, because I think that we have defended. Now, could you knock this down, please? I think 3 Nexuses here is the goal. Then I think we might be able to keep this base. We have shield overcharge, orbital strike, and warp and reinforcements if we need. So I really do think that we can hold these places. This is so dumb. Oh wait, there's a limit of 5 Nexuses! I don't think Iraq would mind if we liberated them. That is so funny. Oh no. Well, we can build our static defense over here. And then we'll figure everything else out after that. I just have to hope. Maybe we want to get like a couple batteries here, definitely. And then maybe like a monolith and a monolith as defensive little setups. Just make sure that we are saturated on money as much as we can be. And this hopefully will help in the future as well. We're just not going to do anything here. We are truly going to be playing like an idle clicker game. We're cookie clicker in StarCraft version for a while. We're just going to click, click, click. Hello. We're not doing anything of value. Okay, so yeah, maybe 2 monoliths here. And then it's all going to be about that expansion stuff. Oh, we got to turn you on to autocast. I think I can spare a Chrono Boost. Not too many, just one. And then a couple shield batteries over here. Alright, so now it is time to build up our defenses on this side so it does not get knocked down. I think we want a couple cannons here, but not too many. Definitely Monolith and Monolith right here. Maybe even third Monolith up here. Because the enemy mostly comes from this angle, but a little bit from this angle. And then a little bit from this angle. So, I'm horrified of what is to come. But we might just be able to do this. We have that Void Ray. I don't know where he went. We may not have that Void Ray. Yeah, get him! Alright, Guardian of Malash. I wonder if killing the Guardian stops them from talking. That's, I guess that just wins you the mission, so the answer is yes. But it would be funny. Kamehameha to you too, sir. Mr. Dark Voice was talking to us. We haven't seen him since Wings of Liberty. Shield batteries are doing great. I think that we're going to get some shield upgrades now. And then this is looking good as well. I think this is pretty decent. We're going to wait for something really scary. Like, when it looks like we're about to lose our building, that's when we'll overcharge. I know that that means that we're just sitting here with energy. I think that's okay. Actually, right here. And then a couple of these. The thing is, air units cannot be tricky on this mission. So, while they do provide support fire, it's not a lot. Oh, are you stuck, sir? No, I guess you're just on defense mode. Yeah, so we need a variety of things. This isn't so bad. The batteries are starting to run out of juice, though. And you gotta have juicy batteries. That's what Artanis always says. And no one else in the Daylom listens.
The Tarazine fumes are gone. Continue your hunt, Artanis.
Okay. So where are we going? We're going to attack point 2. Yeah, of course. This is where you clear first. That's normal. Couple of you guys. Oh gosh, they're sending. Oh gosh.
Ships are heading towards our Nexus hierarch.
Dark yeah. We have a lot of Chrono going on. The Tal'Darim ships come from one side here. So we're gonna make as much stuff as we can and try to get a stew cooking. Oh no, they come from this side, huh? Not for long. That was a very fortunate shot.
Have you come to bear witness to the end?
Yeah. Okay, so we got Void Rays. I'm going to make some Corsairs to work with the army. Then we're at 160. Yeah. Wait a minute. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. We might just be doing great. You're auto-producing. That's good. I don't think I need level 2 armor. I want some Dark Archons soon. Oh, I got some Dark Archons soon. Hello. Would you like to join my guild? There we go. That's a pretty happy day. It's good. It's just not as good as it usually. Oh, guys. Guys. We're going to shield overcharge. Just so our split up force can potentially get something done. This is going to fall. That hurt.
Excellent. Only one remains.
Go get the gas, and then let's just check on our... They're doing remarkably well. Alright, they got it.
The Guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight. If it is so thrilling,
Okay, Dark Archons go. I guess we're clearing this entire thing out.
I must save my strength to betray you. That does not
That's a great voice line. A plus.
Terrazine vapors rise.
Oh my goodness. So funny. Should betray you. Oh. He's so real. Just like us, for real, for real. My sister said that once. I don't know what it means, but I can copy. And it's only incredibly cringe.
This warrior awakens.
Okay.
Grant me my end.
Hey, my name's Grant. Okay. Fire! No, not Bailey. You figured it out eventually. No, thank you.
Our base is under siege. Upgrade complete.
We're just living La Vida Protasa. We can't mind control that target because it's not real. Guys, you gotta fight. Come on. You know that.
Has come for your blood.
Wait, what? Mobius core? Could you imagine? It's like, Hierarch, Mobius core is warping in battle cruisers to our location. It's just like Synergy changes one thing. Just... that would be so funny. Alright, we monolith that. Good, good. Oh yeah, fight that carrier with your silly little man. Alright, interceptors. I don't think Synergy was prepared for this. You didn't playtest carriers on this mission. Pretty reasonable. I mean, we can Guardian Shield this and the damage is still... Okay, never mind.
Fog is fading. What better time is this?
Alright, where are we going? Yeah, this way. I do like how this mod, like, forces you to be diligent. You know what I mean? It's never like, oh, you can just fly around the corners and win the mission. It's like, no, we will. We will destroy all of the Tal'Darim, and there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm gonna try to get more Corsairs. I also end up making, like, a really varied army every time, which is nice. Yeah, like I'm going Carrier, Tempest, Fear.
Enemy ships have set a course for our Nexus.
Wait a moment. This is a bit awkward because one of those drops a very powerful ability called Never Stopping Warping In Zealots. Ever. Could you just make this guy your friend, please? Okay, it's in range. It's in range. That thing never stops. Like if you don't kill it. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Dragoons will figure it out. Okay, my strategy was I know they'll attack this way. So if you make Dragoons, they'll end up fighting stuff up here. Every other unit would figure it out and then not defend. It's brilliant. Alright, more Corsairs.
Promote my cause, Artanis.
I only hope that is true. It is a good day to die.
There we go. And we have one location remaining. Now we're going to do the little trick where you can oversupply if you are at 198 out of 200, or even 196, 199 even, if you're feeling real gutsy. You're going to kill the motherships, right, game? Wait, what? 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 Huh? Wait, what? What's going on? I've never seen this before. Is this a bug? One sec, I need to kill my own guy. Okay, then... Here, just attack these guys for a bit, please. Get some of these. See if I can pull this over to my defenses. No. This is weird. This is... I think that's a bug. I've legitimately never seen that before. No. I mean, we could... What's going on? Everyone's coming back and defend it, and we're going to take it down. Task failed successfully, my friends. Task failed successfully. We're fine. It just... The mothership just went over here. It usually just chills. I don't think that was a synergy bug, though. Like... If I had to guess, that's something in the base game that I've just never encountered before. Okay, all we have to do is live for a minute 22, and then we will rack and roll sheer, and it'll be pretty good. Yeah, so my opinion on the Dark Archon here is it's still pretty good. However, it's definitely way worse, right? Like, I didn't end up with an army... I got 3 mind-controlled people in the end. And they were very expensive to do that. I honestly think that Confusion is their better ability in this one. Which, low-key, Confusion is one of the best abilities. It's insanely good. It's just, it happens to be on the unit that has mind control. So people often don't even try it. It is an amazing spell. However, yeah, I kind of like it that it's balanced. Oh, Tempest Wars. Tempest Wars are very easy. So we definitely, at the end, because our defenses were just amazing, we were never at a risk. I could have pulled the probes to fight this. We were never at a risk of dying. Once we got about this area down, it was pretty okay. But we were at a risk of not getting our Solarite, which would have been a fate worse than death. Because remember, we didn't get our Solarite from that one mission. So if we had lost it all, it would have been devastating. That would have been 10. Oh, these are 10. I was going to say 5.
I will deal with this one myself.
Okay. Let's finish this mission. Rakshir. Rakshir is a good mission. It's definitely one with a lot of bases to clear through. We gotta think about stuff here. I think I want Immortals in the front, maybe. We definitely don't need to go Hyper Turtle again. We can... I think that Defensive Phoenix is going to be important. I like Chrono Surge. If we do Temporal, then we can get Orbital Assimilator, which would be really nice. Actually, I guess Orbital's not that important in this, is it? Because we build probes so quick. Yeah, I mean, I will not complain about having Nexus Overcharge. It is decent, no matter what. The gun hits moderately hard enough. Can we make it work? Can we make it work? Alright, let's see if we can do it. We're going to go everything that scales really well with Adept Destroyer. And we're gonna see if we can make this work. It's a funky composition. So for anyone who has not seen this before, Adept Destroyer turns the bad Destroyer into a mediocre unit if you do it right. The reason being is that the Adept takes provides a debuff when you hit the units with Shade. Oh, cool. I like that. I like this a lot. Let's escort Alarak for a bit. Yeah, so the Shade makes units take 5 damage. And then the beam that the Destroyer does doesn't really scale with anything, which is why it's normally subpar. However, turns out that not scaling and then adding the number 5 is actually pretty decent. However, if they're just going to blow themselves up at the beginning.
The Templar are a weapon you can wield as you wish. It would be wise for us to build a second Nexus here.
Okay. I can try to expand.
I don't understand how this is possible, but my
Get a couple of these guys.
high solarite concentrations in the native beasts here.
We ought to pursue them.
Oh,
I think it best if we don't inform Alarak of this little diversion.
We're just gonna get
Understood, Hierarch.
a couple zealots to knock down these cannons if at all possible. Here, normal attack pattern. Yeah, it worked. It worked. It worked. These guys. Okay, no, escort. Oh, I'm so manipulative. Okay. And then normal attack pattern. Oh no. Such a scary photon cannon. You better deal with that, guys. Oh, I'm a genius. They were trying to go up here. So we're going to want probably 3 gateways and 2 non-gateways. All right, guys. Hurry it up. We got things to do. Please. We do need to make sure that we don't lose. How much armor does this have? It's like the world's strongest gateway. It just refuses to die. Gateway too angry to die. That does sound like a Tal'Darim gateway now that I say that. Enemy has OO. And by that I mean, uh-oh, we lost to him. I think we win this fight. Yeah. We got Nexus overcharge tonight. It's very interesting because we do have to be so careful with these guys. However, we have a lot of capacity to build up quick and then get a real good push going if we manage everything well. So it's a fascinating mission here. These zealots are kind of a waste. However, they are vision for Phoenix. And that might just be enough. Okay, we need to turn you on to Destroyer Autocast, and we're not going to make them with Chrono just yet. I think what we might want to do is kind of just wait until we're almost dead, and then blast out 1,000,000 units, push it to like the halfway mark, and then adjust from there. Figure out what we're doing after that.
A Tal'Darim attack force.
Because we got to get it to like over here, I think.
Brothers, attack the firstborn.
If we're going to be doing this unit style instead of big stack defense style. The thing is, I don't like the stack defense style on this mission particularly, because the attacks hit from a bunch of different angles, and we have a hard time dealing with that already. Right? In this mod, it's pretty tough to deal with those multi-pronged assaults no matter what. So I think that it's better to have the units clearing so that as they're attacking stuff real early, they're turning off attack waves, for example, and they are doing other stuff that's useful. Like, really just turning off attack waves, destroying buildings, all that kind of stuff. I have a feeling that we're going to be destroying all the bases.
I am sensing hybrid.
But I do feel like we need a couple cannons right here.
Amon's harbingers, join our struggle. Fight well, warriors, and you will also ascend into hybrid.
How much do we need here?
With such conviction, it is almost admirable.
I think the Destroyer is going to get a lot of value here. Let's get a couple Zealots. I think we can do just one. And then you... Oh, we are supply blocked. What a good problem to have. Yeah, we're well upgraded for this point in the game, which means we're able to do some serious damage to their hybrid, which hybrid have no upgrades. We can get these pylons we need. I think we can push through this. Do we even try? Yeah, I think we'll spend minerals to try to push through this area. But I want to hold on to Chronosurge until 150 to make our next move. I think the Vanguard is so good at busting through Colossus because the Colossus is so big that it gets hit by everything. That is the benefit there. And then at 150, it's going to be time to shine. So we're just pushing this as far as we can. If this whole thing feels very awkward, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a little bit afraid of what's going on. Do I want to get a Nexus to chrono this? It's just Havocs. We don't need a lot of them. Alright, don't win the game, please. That's not the goal. We gotta get the Solarite and stuff. This is really good, though. It's gonna make our life way easier in the long run. And this is where it gets hard. There's one more Bastion, then there's the main base. I'm gonna go all the way up to 200. And then I'm gonna triple Chrono Surge to get...
Our confrontation draws to a close, Malak.
Oh, this could be a good time.
Soon everyone will know the depth of your treachery.
Okay, here we go. Okay, activate the shield. Perfect. And then it's just, we're death fleeting. And we are normal attack pattern now. So that we can start clearing stuff, start getting the bonuses, start killing enemies, all that good stuff. Keep debuffing. And then at some point, probably around... Maybe this is when we start building the static defense, actually. That's because we have a bunch of minerals now. Or, where are you going? Alright. I don't know why you went that way. They just, like, didn't get an attack order for a while.
Send me your warriors.
Yeah, I like this because we're currently just waiting for our guys to clear stuff, and we have so many minerals that we can mineral dump it.
Well done, warriors. The first beast has been slain.
Actually, the planet is slain. How you guys doing? Oh, they're going into Money Island. I never clear this place, but it's got a bunch of money. Yeah, this is good. All right, they're going to start... They might attack into a base soon, so we got to be real prepared for that. We don't really care how they deal with this. You don't need to micro-destroyers against the guy that cocoons. That is...
Locking on to the beast's coordinates.
Those little things. This is something I was afraid of, though. Protoss are just good against static defense, and so are these hybrid. Hey, they didn't run somewhere stupid. That's really good to see. They are taking a weird route. It's... Oh. But we can debuff the enemies once again. Don't let it complete. Oh, actually. We don't even need to, we don't need to get a guy. We can just... Money. Oh, harassment. Sure. We're looking good here. More Chrono Surge. And we've basically cut through everything. Now we're going to see the Destroyer composition fighting against Hybrid. The big Hybrid. That'll be fun. Well, we gotta do this first. Oh, what? This is the kind of stuff I was scared of. Get the Tempest on top. I remember the Tempest.
Deposits are a byproduct of the beast's unusual
Yep.
digestive system. Are you
Okay, we did what damage we could. That means that the Nexus should be able to destroy it. I hope.
A hybrid dominator has appeared.
Yeah, we're good.
On its way to Malash.
I have base traded on, like, difficult mods and stuff with that attack wave so many times. It is one of the... It's like the challenge run brain breaker attack wave. You just remember it, because if you're doing anything ridiculously hard, then it just... Oh, it destroys you. Okay, we have destroyed all of this. It turns out destroyers do their job very, very well. Okay, you can't kill interceptors until... It's like 20 of them trying to kill interceptors. Oh. Hi. These guys are not great against static defense. They have Plasma Blast, but Plasma Blast isn't that good. And we did not have to destroy this base over here. I kind of thought we were going to have to. I thought we were going to go here and then up. But pleasantly, we did not. This was a very clean mission once again. I think that we just made really good decisions, and a little bit of micromanagement with this, and I'm okay with that. I'm trying to not micro much with unless it's abilities or stuff like this, in the spirit of the mod. But I felt like I was able to be kind of clever with the waypointing system in order to get value, and I think that's fun. We're maxed out, and I don't think there's anything left. How many destroyers is this? 15. Yeah, so if you're looking to win this mission, I don't recommend 8 Havocs. But 9 Havocs. Yeah, but the rest is pretty good. We didn't even get the thing on them. Easy peasy. Well done. All right, my friends, thank you for watching today's episode of the F1 Crew. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.